Well, hello everybody. It's getting to me. I'm trying to do the sideways action like I thought of last time. As you can see, I'm having a little difficulty with the snake on my neck at the moment. I'm trying to bring out every snake, a new snake every time I do something like this. I hope everything's hearing. My headphones are on. I got old pudding out here. This is my jigsaw. So what a jigsaw is a pinstripe in Mojave, and it makes it this real nice light color. And I don't know if everything's going to work out, but old Gerhardt is very interested in what's going on. She was around my neck. This is one of my females I plan on breeding here at some point. So maybe you can get her. Maybe you can get her. I know it's a little awkward. I'm trying to do it from the other side so I get a little bit more megapixels out on my camera. But I'm going to talk about Winco and what I experienced today actually trying to get some... Hold on, I got to get out. She was definitely... Gerhardt, look at him. Look. He's like, hey... Why'd you bring away my little treat for the day? You know I'm quarantined. You know I need a little bit of extra protein going on right now. Anyways, I'm trying to put her back. And then I come over to my cages here. This is her cage. And look at who's up top. Mama. Chilling like a villain. Ain't nothing going on. She's like, why are you even messing with me right now? Why are you even doing it? So if you let me just kind of get back to me, just for a second. I'm trying to figure this out. I got a snake around my arm. Usually it's around my neck, but that's the way it is. Maybe I can readjust this, but I don't think it's going to happen without it. I'm looking all kind of funky for a little bit. So let me try and readjust here. Either way, went to Winco. I haven't got food in a few days since all this quarantine. I think it's quarantine, what, day 5, 4, 5, 6, whatever, 7, it's Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. I don't know if a lot of you just are like, wake up. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what date is it? You look at the date, it's March 22nd already. It's crazy. It's almost April. It's almost the 4th month of the year. And we're still going to be quarantined in April. You guarantee it going into May and June. You got it. It's just the spike, then the relief, and then make sure that shit don't spike up again. That's just what it is. So at least you get to see some snakes. And one thing, everybody, if you have pets, you have your cats, you have your dogs, your whatever, reptiles, whatever you're taking care of, make sure that you are getting the food needed. I went to... Getting back to the Winco thing, I like to spit it in there, and I'll get back to it after a while. But going back to Winco, I had to wait in line to go into the store. They were only allowing, I think, I don't know what Oregon is right now. I think it was like 200. So a couple people coming out, a couple people going in. One exit. They closed the exit. It was all going into the entrance sign. And so I was like, okay. I need to get water. I need to get maybe some canned goods, just in case this thing actually does blow out of, excuse me, I'm like burping right now. Actually go out of proportion at this point. So I actually once I got into the store after standing in line for 10 minutes, oh, by the way, standing in line, there's people in masks and gas masks and gloved up, and people in front of me want to talk to me. I'm like, oh, yeah. Let me pull out my phone. Let me see what I can, not talk to you right now because I ain't in the mood for this crap. Even walking up to it, and I was like, what the hell's going on up in here through the parking lot? I almost walked back to my truck. But I was like, man, I'm probably going to have this issue anywhere, and I need at least a couple items if they go to, real on, let's talk about martial law or whatever. I mean, at least I got to have some rice and beans to get me through some times here. I got some seasonings. I'll flavor that up. You'll be all right. Promise me. I've been okay with cooking in my life. I'll figure out a way to make things taste good. Anyway, I had to move because Gerhardt's trying to get at the snake. So what I'm going to do, I hope this video ain't funky. Get off my arm. Well, you're just going to have to deal with it this way because I'm tired of this. So I'm going to go above you. You can probably see in my nostril holes. There we go. We'll just do this, and she'll be on me, and everything will be okay, everybody. So, Jigsaw, Mojave, Pinstripe, that's Puddin', that's me, I'm Bear. So let's get back to the program. So Winco, walking around, I start panicking. I start trying to figure out, like, oh my God, do I need this? And I start going by the bulk foods that they have, which is great. Not a lot of supermarkets have that. So I'm looking for the flour. Flour's all gone. We got rice flour, potato flour. I ain't never dealt with that, so I don't even know what to do. I'm sure I could look it up if I really wanted it, but it was there. But I saw that they had rice, and I was like, okay, let's get some rice going. Because I can eat rice, and I can eat beans. So I got some good old black-eyed peas, and I got a couple things of jasmine rice to get me by. Minus it's only me right now, so this will last me a long time. And when I got home, I forgot I had a bunch of long grain rice, so I'll be cool. It's gonna be cool. So I'm gonna try to get back in my little sitting chair here, which is the greatest thing in the world. If you see all this gloriousness going here, it's got trout, campfires, cabins. This is a lazy boy I got at one of the local little shindigs around here for like $25. And it also comes with a beautiful ornament. Yes, it does, baby. But Winco was a trip. It made me really think, like, man, things are kind of going down here and people are actually acting a little bit funky. Me, you get sick, you get sick. I ain't trying to wear no mask. But, oh, I got to tell you one thing. As I was walking through Winco, my hands on the cart and everything like that, I felt like I was going to cough, man. I felt like I was going to cough, and I was about to freak out. And I was like, oh, my God, what if people hear me cough? They're going to think I have coronavirus, and they're going to lose their mind around me. So I was like, nope, 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 ain't going to do it. Ain't going to do it. So I was like, all right. Closing the nose hole, trying to close my sinuses to get it to not trigger. And it did. Thank God. But what I was getting back to on the cat food and dog food and all these things, and especially your pets that eat, rats and rodents and stuff like that. Winco was out of a lot of food for pets, cats, and dogs. And I know in the next week or two, my snakes are going to be a little bit, she is not wanting to really do anything right now, but let's just put her in my lap. So, got to take care of your pets. Hard times, we're humans, we got to eat, they got to eat. You got the time to spend with them, might as well love on them as much as you can, okay? I got Gearhart over here trying to get funky with it. Look, he's looking at it. And if I put it right there, oh, he's like, oh, shit, daddy. What you got over there? Okay. I don't really like to mess with him like that too much, but out of Mama, which you met laying on his cage, she can care less about him. Him? He's full on like, let me see what's moving in your hands. And you'll actually do that. If you've ever seen wild cats, they'll actually open their mouth a little bit to get more scents through their nose and through their tongue. He'll do that sometimes, which is kind of trippy. And I'm like, okay, if you had a chance, you get down on these snakes, or at least try. He might bite them. Some of these snakes might get a hold of him, and he's going to have a work on him. So he's going to have a good old workout. So Winco